Final in final session of the intro of this big data and Spark. Okay, I have already created video on 5V and HDFS architecture. So basically, any doubt related to big data, Spark, AI, you can ping me or you can comment on my channel. So the final verdict of this topic is like, whenever we are going to process the data on daily basis, okay, we need a huge ecosystem to understand the data, to process the data. Suddenly we are not going to process the data or analyze the data. We have to understand the feature. When we talk about sources, there are various sources. Okay, first source is file system. Let's say when you go to cafe and you tell to the person like, I need to fill the some application like, let's say CTET examination or BPSC examination. Okay, so the data which you have entered, that will go to the government portal, and then you can apply the, then you can then you can apply the application, and then you can fill the form. So what we can do is, big data is a key role in applying any type of jobs or any application fill in any application whenever we are going to process the big data. Okay, so what it does is, it is basically our own ecosystem which has all the records, okay, with registration number, with password, with locality, and with the user which is those who have joined. So that's how big data come into picture. When we try to fill the application, the all data is stored in the government portal, and then when we go for fetch the admit card, then what we can do is, we have to put the username of that data, registration data. So registration data will go to the backend and it will store the data. So the backend team, as I said, UI is like user interface. The user can see the web application, that is UI, and backend is like, whenever databases, that will work on the databases. So backend will not be shown to the user. Backend is like storage level of the user, and UI is visible to the user. And the middle layer, that is known as the middle layer, that will connect to the user and the databases. Okay, that is servlet, JSP. So three types of window is there in any application. One is UI, second is backend, and middle one is middleware. UI can be easily, let's say, if you are purchasing any products from Flipkart, okay, when you open Flipkart or Amazon app, you first try to log in to that system. Okay, you provide username and password, and then try to log in using your address. So when you provide address, it will show you the product based on your locality, based on your behavior. So that is known as the UI. The features which you are able to see, that is UI, and the data that is stored in the backend. Let's say if you purchase a shirt from any Nike or Adidas or Puma, any branded showroom. So the database, the features of the database, that is stored in the Adidas, Puma or Nike. Okay, so that will be not shown to the user. User will see only the product from those brands, and the features that the user that purchased from these these brands, that will be stored in the backend people will work on. Okay, from this area, these are the people who are purchasing the product, and so please recommend this type of product to the users. Okay, so let's say weekend there is more online purchasing of foods rather than the weekdays. So what they will recommend, they will recommend more fast food or pizza or it's like eat to move or ready to eat products on weekend basis. So this also shows the behavior of data. So these all happen in backend, and it will show you the, let's say last time you purchased some food item uh, from a restaurant, and next time when you log into the application, it will show you same type of food. If you like that food, you can easily scroll the list and you can add to cart and you can purchase. So how it will show, it will show you the behavior, it will show you based on your behavior of the purchase. So this is the main factor in big data nowadays, that is known as the analytics. So this thing happen by the Google Analytics, or you can say AI. So AI now, AI is predicting more efficient than any other tool, and there was various tools to analyze the data. Okay, but the problem here is it was we have to create our own ecosystem and then we have to search that. But when AI came into picture, it works smoothly and easily, and it reduces the man effort. Okay, let's say if any project needs a 10 resources to complete, nowadays 5 resources are enough to complete that task. So that is why, because of the AI enablement of that system. And nowadays interview is also happening via AI. Okay, so earlier interviewer was a human being and people, and they try to ask questions to you. Now a machine is generated, or you can say a system is generated, AI system generated, that is augmented AI. So what they do is they just trigger that URL, and they try to schedule the interview, and they try to what to say, conduct the interview. So earlier there was 1,000 employees working for the company XYZ. Now they reduced by 500. So the cost of the company is reduced by its manner, by its price. So the cost of people is lesser nowadays because of AI. So Chat GPT, what it provides is whenever you install Chat GPT in mobile, okay, and let's say if you are traveling to a location, and suddenly you lost your way, like there is no network, or there is no Google, Google Maps is not working, and you are navigated to some forest or some other route that you don't know, you are not aware of. So what Chat GPT and AI will do is, whenever you ask a question, where am I, and what is the nearest location, or what is the nearest station or stand or any specific location to me, AI and Chat GPT will take this question in a frequent of second, and it will show you the exact location. Let's say nearby airport, or nearby petrol pump, or nearby railway station, or nearby hospital, or nearby NH. So that's how augmented AI, it will take the gyroscope of the location, and it will send you the exact location, so that you can be safe. Okay, you can be safe and you can easily come to your destination. But earlier, if internet is not there, google map is not google map is not working, then what we have to do is we have to worry about the location, and we could not find exactly where the person is. Correct?